Hey, what's happening, guys? So today I'm going to review the PTS EPM1 magazine and provide my feedback according to my experience with the product. I feel like these mags have been all the hype in airsoft lately. I don't know if it's just because of the PTS EPMs or more than likely because the hype centers around the fact that these mid-cap magazines hold 250 BBs. Whenever an airsoft innovation like this comes out once in a blue moon, nerding airsofters like us go crazy. This means this is claiming to be the highest mid-cap on the market, but does it hold true to its word? PTS sells arguably the most famous magazines in all of airsoft, which of course are the PTS EPMs, as we all know. So does this compete? Is it really worth $30 a pop? So taking a closer look, the mags have a nice firm PTS-y feel to them. Great quality construction, and I dig the stippled grip that they have going on. The orange follower is meant to help you know when you have filled up all 250 BBs in your magazine. The follower will begin to rise once you fill it up to about 160 BBs or so. I really like this feature because in airsoft I think it's great to know how many BBs you have left, or to know, especially with mid caps, if you're filled it up all the way. Overall, the outside quality is great, but I have some major problems to discuss about this mag. My issue has to do with the most important part of a magazine, loading it. In essence, this magazine suffers from what many call mid-cap sickness. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Take your typical Odin-like speed loader. Most mid-caps you can wind without a beat with this thing. Watch how much I can load before the loader absolutely will not load anymore. As you can see, the follower has not moved at all. Let's dump all the BBs out. Counting all the BBs with an Odin type speed loader, I could only load up to 101 BBs exactly. Why is this a problem? Well, first of all, it's a 250 round mid-cap. In order to fill the rest up, you have to manually use a regular speed loader. Now hold up, I know what all of you are going to say. You have to break in the spring. Unfortunately, I tried this for literally a month. I have left BBs filled in the magazines for 4 weeks to try and weaken the spring. The worst part is the spring is so tough that I can't even get them to fill up. I have only been able to do it once in 2 out of the 3 mags I have. Not to mention, they broke my speed loaders trying to jam BBs in. This shouldn't happen. Either I bought 3 lemons, or 250 round mid-caps are still an airsoft fantasy yet to be accomplished. Now in terms of gun compatibility, the PTS EPM ones still work and feed well into all the M4s I've tried so far. Although there have been times where I've had some feeding issues, but not many. And overall, PTS EPM ones are still your best bet for fitting into your M4, I believe.
So overall, I have to say that I am pretty disappointed with these PTS EPM ones. I know that the PTS EPMs have a great reputation, but I think with these EPM ones, I think PTS just really couldn't quite figure out how to fix the mid-cab sickness issue, which is that the spring is just too strong to hold 250 BBs to shoot those up. It's just too strong, and so trying to wedge these BBs down is it's pretty much nearly impossible. I know that many other people have this issue. You can just search it online, and the biggest thing is that, you know, if you're gonna make a magazine this big that holds 250 rounds, you got to make sure that you can fill it up all the way with ease and not have to break all your speed loaders just to try and get it up there. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. So gotta say, I'm pretty disappointed in these. For $30 each, these really do not deliver on what they say they deliver. And that's unfortunate to say, but I just want to be honest with everybody in case you're looking into getting these EPM 1's. Just know that you will not be able to fill it up all the way. I know some people are able to. Just know that it is very difficult, and if you're able to do it, kudos to you. But say this is a game scenario, you're at the field and you need to load up for the next game. You don't want to be sweating trying to load up and breaking and jamming everything to try and wedge BBs in there and have it take too long before you can go out and play on the field. So that's kind of my take on it. I also should let you guys know that I reached out to PTS to ask them about this problem, and I got a email back, and they said to me, certain customers might find the difficulties in loading EPM 1, but it is not the magazine malfunction, as EPM 1 is designed for full load capacity instead of partial load. The fuel gauge, which is this orange thing they're talking about, roughly indicates the load of the BBs instead of exact count of BBs. So please note that the indicator will only start moving up once approximately 160 or above BBs have been loaded. So what they're saying is this orange indicator right here, this indicates, you know, how full your mag is. They say it won't start going up until you've reached about 160 BBs or so. Hence, the orange indicator will go up to the top of the window once it's fully loaded. So that's how you know if it's fully loaded, if you did not know that already, is if this orange indicator goes to the top. And that's a great feature, but the problem is getting there. And so that's why I emailed them about this. They said to me, you might feel the spring resistance while loading, especially after 200 rounds. You do. Please release the loader from the magazine a bit and load again. And like I said before, what I do is I fill it up with my Odin, and it can fill it up to about 100 BBs, and then once I reach 100 BBs, it won't fill it up anymore, so I have to bring out my speed loader, and I have to try and speed load the rest. And I'm no joke, I'm like jamming this in while it's against my leg, and it's so hard to fill it up. Like, you start sweating trying to fill up these magazines. And so I did that and broke my speed loader. And so I tried it with another speed loader, and anyways, it's just way too difficult. So they said, that's what they emailed me in response about my issue. And they sent me like a tutorial video on how to load the EPMs. It's pretty much a guide just saying it's easy to do. Like, and it says, should you use Odin speed loader and found difficulties, we recommend you visit Odin Innovations Facebook posts. And it says, please feel free to contact us if you have any further questions. So, I mean, that was no help at all. I appreciate them getting back to me. PTS, if you're watching, I appreciate you getting back to me and helping me out. But this is an issue that just shouldn't happen when getting this product. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe if you like the content I'm trying to bring out, and I hope to catch you guys later. Thanks.